Crypto Waters with Gerald the Goldfish. Welcome back to Chaos and Capital, where we ride the financial waves with a mix of high-energy insights and down-to-earth humor. Always with Gerald, our fintellectual CMO goldfish, silently schooling us from his bowl. Remember, nothing we discuss here is financial advice. We're simply navigating the currents of crypto and monetary policy to help you find your own course. Today, we're plunging deep into the world of digital finance. The crypto market itself is no calm lagoon. Wild price surges and sudden plunges stir up a stormy sea, driven by shifts in market sentiment, breaking news, and regulatory ripples. When a major announcement hits, it's like a tidal wave shaking the entire ecosystem. Gerald's eyes widen ever so slightly, reminding us that in turbulent waters, it pays to keep your fins steady. Now, the big question. Could cryptocurrencies ever replace fiat money, or will they remain as isolated digital islands? While the promise of decentralization is tantalizing, fiat money benefits from centuries of trust and governmental support. For now, crypto stands as a series of intriguing archipelagos, brimming with potential, yet waiting for the right tides of adoption to bridge them together. Gerald drifts thoughtfully, his silent gaze weighing the scales of change. Miners are the unsung heroes of this ocean. They're like digital divers, verifying transactions and solving complex puzzles to keep the blockchain ecosystem flowing smoothly. Their efforts ensure that every transaction is as secure as a sunken treasure locked away in a deep sea vault. Gerald offers a respectful nod with his subtle fin twitch, a silent tribute to these underwater custodians. Yet every expedition has its environmental ripples. The energy demands of mining, especially under the proof-of-work system, can stir up significant concerns, much like underwater shockwaves that disturb delicate marine habitats. Gerald's slow, deliberate swim through his bowl is a reminder that progress must respect the natural balance of our planet's waters. Decentralized finance, or DeFi, emerges as a promising safe harbor amid these market tempests. It offers transparency and the promise of financial autonomy without traditional banking's anchor, but like any new territory, it's not without hidden risks. Imagine a shelter that, while inviting, requires careful navigation through unexpected squalls. Gerald glides cautiously, a silent ambassador, urging vigilance as you explore these uncharted waters. Then, there are the lesser-known altcoins, digital tokens that might glitter with potential, but sometimes hide sharp risks beneath their shiny surfaces. Gerald's slight ripple through his water-filled realm seems to whisper, "Look, but handle with care." Government regulations add another layer to this complex ecosystem, creating ripples that can either stabilize or disrupt the entire landscape. As rules shift like underwater currents, they influence market confidence and the pace of innovation alike. Gerald, ever the silent sage, circles slowly, as if mapping these regulatory eddies with his keen aquatic intuition. Stablecoins, designed to anchor digital assets to traditional currencies, offer a beacon of calm in volatile waters. Their future rests on robust backing and sensible oversight, a promise of stability that could transform them into reliable vessels during market storms. Gerald's approving swim hints that any tool offering balance in this chaotic sea is worth its weight in digital gold. Crypto forks occur when blockchain communities split, much like schools of fish charting divergent paths. These forks can be a source of innovation or a harbinger of uncertainty as divergent currents test the resilience of the network. Gerald watches these splits with a measured curiosity, his silent commentary a reminder that diversity in approach can be both a strength and a risk. Then we have smart contracts, self-executing agreements written in code that automate financial exchanges without the need for a middleman. They function with the precision of a synchronized school of fish, streamlining transactions and promising a future of efficiency. Gerald's subtle tale flick suggests he's impressed by this digital choreography. Why does Bitcoin reign supreme among digital assets? Its rarity, first-mover advantage, and robust network effect have cemented its status as the great white shark of the crypto ocean. It commands respect and trust, qualities that set it apart from its peers. Gerald swims with a regal air, acknowledging Bitcoin's undeniable dominance. Ethereum, meanwhile, sparks both admiration and debate. Its versatile platform for decentralized applications is revolutionary, yet issues like scalability and shifting consensus mechanisms fuel controversy. It's a dynamic current that splits opinions like schools of fish caught in conflicting streams. Gerald pauses momentarily, his gaze reflecting the complexity of Ethereum's dual nature. The debate between proof of work and proof of stake further illustrates the contrasting philosophies securing these networks. Proof of work's energy-intensive puzzle solving stands in contrast to proof of stake's method of validators staking their assets. Both have their merits and drawbacks, much like comparing the forceful surge of a tidal wave with the gentle persistence of a current. Gerald's thoughtful swim hints at the trade-offs inherent in each system. And when you have your cryptos, you need to keep them safe. Imagine crypto wallets as secure underwater vaults, guarding your precious assets with the precision of a coral reef's natural defenses. They store your private keys, your secret codes, ensuring that only you can unlock your digital treasure. Gerald gives a subtle flick of his tail as if to say, "Trust me, this vault's as secure as my favorite nook in the reef." And finally, we navigate the tax tides, those intricate fiscal undercurrents that every crypto investor must chart carefully. With evolving regulations and complex reporting requirements, staying informed is as crucial as keeping an eye on the horizon during a storm. Gerald's cautious drift is a gentle reminder. Even in the pursuit of financial freedom, prudence is your best compass. Now, let's shift our focus to another significant current stirring these waters: Jerome Powell's recent Senate hearing. Powell highlighted the Fed's success in achieving a soft landing for the economy, a feat of steering clear of recession while taming inflation's wild surge. Addressing previous criticisms from Senator Warren regarding interest rate policies, he underscored that every policy shift ripples across the financial ecosystem. Gerald seems to blink in agreement, his silent gaze as steady as ever. Powell didn't shy away from discussing debanking practices affecting crypto businesses. He committed to taking a fresh look at the issue, announcing that the Fed is scrubbing its manual of problematic language related to account access and planning to investigate these cases directly with bank CEOs. It's a move that signals a more attentive regulatory approach to the unique challenges of the digital finance era. Gerald's subtle ripple in his water-filled world conveys his cautious optimism about these changes. On the topic of stablecoins versus CBDCs, Powell expressed strong support for developing a regulatory framework for stablecoins, suggesting they hold significant promise for consumers and businesses alike. The Fed is even working with Congress to provide technical input on these regulations. Importantly, he made it clear that under his leadership, the Federal Reserve has no plans to launch a CBDC, explicitly rejecting any move that might mirror China's approach. Gerald gives a dignified nod, as if to say that preserving freedom and stability in the digital age is paramount. Looking ahead, Powell mentioned two upcoming hearings, one on the Federal Reserve's semi-annual monetary policy report and another dubbed the Golden Age of Digital Assets hearing, which will focus on innovation in crypto and blockchain technology. This evolving stance represents a significant shift, a more welcoming environment for digital assets, provided they're anchored by solid regulatory oversight. Gerald's serene swim through his bowl speaks volumes about the balance between progress and prudence. In the vast, unpredictable ocean of crypto, after Powell's congressional testimony, the waters got seriously choppy. Investors, like a school of fish suddenly startled by a predator, swiftly reappraised the risk environment. Powell's remarks were the equivalent of a stern captain saying, "No easing these turbulent currents anytime soon." His message confirmed that the Fed isn't about to let liquidity flow freely, leaving investors stranded in tighter, murkier conditions. Everyone had been hoping for a gentler, dovish tide to buoy high-risk assets like crypto, But when that signal failed to materialize, panic set in and the market began to tumble like a net of panicked minnows. Adding fuel to the fire, macroeconomic pressures were already building like a brewing storm. Persistent inflation data and looming tariff measures stirred the waters even more. Powell's steadfast commitment to keeping policy restraint until inflation calms was like dropping a heavy anchor in the midst of a swirling eddy, forcing investors to abandon their speculative swims. This shift was underscored by record Bitcoin outflows from exchanges, with large holders slipping their coins into the safe, deep waters of cold storage, bracing for further downside. Such mass withdrawals typically signal that liquidity is drying up, and even the most cautious swimmers are starting to offload their positions. In short, the crypto crash was triggered by a perfect storm, a disappointing Fed message that extended the era of tight monetary currents, mounting macroeconomic uncertainty, and clear on-chain signals of investor caution. All these elements combined to unleash a cascade of selling pressure across the crypto sea. Gerald, our silent but sagacious goldfish CMO, gave his slow, approving nod as the tides shifted. As we wrap up this expansive deep dive, from the stormy waters to the high-stakes regulatory currents of Powell's hearing, remember to stay informed and vigilant. Gerald, our silent but ever insightful mascot, reminds us that while the digital financial seas are rife with opportunities, every current demands respect and caution. If you enjoyed this journey through the crypto and regulatory depths, don't forget to check out our exclusive videos, Own Nothing and Be Happy, for an eye-opening look at the Great Reset, and Fighting for Financial Freedom, which exposes the truth about CBDCs and why Trump's ban is crucial for safeguarding your freedom. Hit that subscribe button and splash a like to help our community grow. Every new subscriber is a new member of our crew, ready to challenge corporate takeovers and digital feudalism. Stay savvy, stay free, and keep riding the waves of knowledge with Chaos and Capital.